There's that microphone. Hello, hello. Yes, let's get in the game. Ready to do some tarot readings. I think we're going to grab this one just because it's right here. Haven't done this one in a while. The Deviant Moon Tarot. We like it. We like it. We love it. Get my mouse out the way. I don't know why I still have that here. While we wait, let's see how far we've gotten in our decks. Not much. We're just to the Emperor card so far. Our blank tarot deck. We got our Fool. Our Magician. Our High Priestess. Our Empress. And our Emperor. We got a long ways to go, guys. A long ways to go. How are they still out of order? We'll see if we can't make another tonight. I had an idea for the Hierophant. Specifically, did I? Oh gosh, it has been a while. It has been a minute since I've been on here, y'all. Ooh. All right. All we can do is wait. 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 How's our stream looking? Ooh. Keep pushing through. It'll get easier. E. What is tonight? Tonight is Friday? Might not get many people. Or any people. welcome in, little matey. You can go ahead and ask your question. Hello, hello, welcome in. I am doing well, thank you. Is there anyone in your university year, if they like you in a romantic way, or maybe something for you in romance in general? We have an Ace of Wands in reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles upright. We have the Page of Swords. And we have a King of Wands. It does seem as maybe someone of interest. Why would you just come and burp in my face?
I didn't throw it above your face.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we're not seeing romance, but there is interest. There is some interest. When I think of romance, I think of something a little bit more deeper and passionate. Maybe we're just not quite at that level yet. Maybe, though, we are still, again, interest. Now, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, and typically, again, there's not a whole lot of passion and interest that you would typically see. We're not showing any outward affection or anything like that, but we have the Three of Pentacles, our card of collaboration. So that is somebody who is, again, they want to be in your circle. Somebody who maybe wants to get to a point where they can kind of get to know you and see how you vibe here. Page of Swords is about, curiosity in a way. So again, somebody who is kind of interested in you and maybe interested in seeing what you're all about. And then we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is someone who's very charming. And normally they don't keep quiet for long. So if there is somebody in your circle that is interested in you, you're going to know about it. So I do feel like, yes, in this year, there is someone who definitely wants to get to know you a little bit more. Again, see what you're all about, see if they vibe with you, and maybe create more romantic feelings from there. And they won't keep quiet long. That's what I've got for you. Ooh. Okay, interesting. Empress. Oh. Well, we never said that this person may be a great match for you. The Lovers are concerned about. The Devil is a concerning card. The Empress is a concerning card. So, you know, there may be romance there, but as far as like genuine caring and love, that's kind of the opposite of what we're leaning towards here. This is somebody who probably doesn't really know what they're doing. They seem very chaotic. They don't really have a plan for their lives, and they may not necessarily be the best person to form a relationship with. That Devil card, we worry about that. That meaning can be very vague, but it tends to be that they have some kind of vice or something that is not necessarily good. They seem to maybe like to put on a show, but deeper emotions they feel are very disconnected. So their outward personality may be very like chaotic and maybe very forthcoming and like extroverted, but it's very disconnected from those feelings on the inside. So this is generally going to be someone that's very loud and very, you know, they seem like maybe the class clown type. So I don't know if that rings a bell for you in any way, but as far as like that charisma that they have, I wouldn't trust it. Be careful around this person. Just because they seem just a little bit disconnected. They may come forth with good intentions, but that Devil, the Lovers, we do worry that their intentions aren't exactly good. I don't really see anything else as far as any like traits that stand out, aside from just being kind of the, again, extroverted, likes to put on a show for others. They're very good about connecting with people outwardly. Someone very social. That's kind of interesting though. If they haven't quite come forth, they seem maybe to act a little bit differently around you. That Ace of Wands, again, that's a card of very mundaneness. We don't see that extrovertedness. They try to keep a cool calm around you. So they may be putting on kind of a mask. They may be working up that courage. But they could also be at this time just a little bit distracted by something else. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else here. Hello, Iha. You can go ahead and answer your question. And yeah, you can answer your own question. That's what I said. Ask your question. Can we hear this music, or is this music too loud?
It's so loud.
Is it loud?
It's like the loudest.
No, it's not. It's not that loud. In my other stream, I don't think it even picked it up. Alright, General for Iha. I think that's a 10 of Swords, a 6 of Swords, the Magician, the 3 of Cups. We're starting good with like a good transition that we're going through. We hit ads. Are you in ads? You don't have ads. Okay. Alright. So this looks like it could be a good transition, a good turning point, but there is something that seems to get in the way of this fully, you know, coming about or coming to the end that maybe you have been looking for. The 10 of Swords. Well, either way, I think we can see that 10 of Swords either good or bad with the rest of the cards after. Now, the 10 of Swords is just an awareness and acceptance of the situation as it is, and you come to a certain understanding. And maybe that's where we have that 6 of Swords, that transition, where it's like, we know how to move forward now. We know what we need to let go of. We have a better understanding of the next steps that we need to take. And then the Magician, you know, that's where we go after what we want. We manifest what we desire. So it's like we have a road map. We have an idea of the way that we want to go or how we need to move forward from this point. But again, we have a little bit of a block here with that 3 of Cups. And so the 3 of Cups is that card where we feel, you know, disconnected from other people, from our community. We feel very alienated. So it may be a choice that, you know, you have to move forward alone when you didn't want to in the first place or something like that. It's very much like you gotta depend on yourself right now. You won't be able to be a nuisance tonight. That sucks, Apple. It's your finals week, so alienation may lead to better results for you. Okay. 9 of Wands, a card of perseverance. Hello, Phantom Punk. Thank you, Apple. The Fool. Okay. Okay. The Queen of Wands. Be feeling a little bit confident in yourself. Don't stress too much here. You got this. You got this. I think you kind of understand what it is you need to focus on, how you need to study. And yeah, isolation may be good, but you're gonna persevere here. So I like that. You got it. That Queen of Wands. Be feeling self-assured. Good luck, Iha. Thank you. Phantom punk. A general reading, what's ahead for you soon? Five of Cups. Ooh. Page of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Cups and Pentacles. Isn't that how things always seem to go? Oh, you went on a date not too long ago. Oh, goodness. Cups and Pentacles. Hey, this... Well, the Five of Cups. We can kind of make a decision here. I mean, were you not feeling very confident about this date? The Five of Cups, we focus on negative emotions, negative feelings. It could be feelings about ourselves. It could be feelings about our situation. But we're not feeling great. And with that Page of Cups, it's almost like not really seeing the truth of the matter. The Page of Cups is a card of immaturity. Ooh, Sinners. How was that? Is that the vampire movie? The Queen of Pentacles is a card where we kind of get in our own way. Okay, that sounds interesting. You know, I kind of actually like that movie, From Dusk Till Dawn. Is that... They had a series, didn't they? Alright, I might have to check that out. I don't know. I don't know if this is in regards to the date specifically, but it does feel like, you know, don't worry too much here. Whatever this may be, whatever these negative emotions may be attached to, there is potential that we're going to, you know, get in our own way if we don't kind of let go of a situation or let go of these more negative feelings or these immature feelings. We're going to end up getting in our own way. So don't focus too much on, you know, how you feel. Don't focus too much about your own feelings or your own perception. Focus more on the perception of others outside of yourself. How did they view you? How did they see you? Like, it seems to me like maybe, I don't know how to say this in a way that doesn't sound negative. But sometimes you need to see yourself from someone else's point of view, right? No. So, either way, like this, you have this chance here to kind of turn things around and move out of this obstructive place, move out of these more negative emotional connections, and then you have a chance to invite something more positive and kind of get yourself out of that emotional rut, we would say. So I like this. If this is specifically referring to like your date, that is kind of like this is a stepping stone to opening up more connections, or strengthening this connection if you intend on being with this person or seeing this person again. But it does feel like this is helping you to get over some of those self-obstructive behaviors or feelings. So think of it as, you know, a sign that doors are opening. Look at you, got a first kiss. Or a first date kiss. But yeah, I like this. I like this. Feel good, feel confident. And again, opening doors. That's what's happening. We're opening doors for these emotional pathways that have been obstructive for so long. We like it. Stepping stones, though. Good luck. Thank you. Look at that. Tyson ate my card. So sad. I'm looking for the Hierophant because that is our next card of inspiration. Oh! I had to remember Sugar Plum. Lily, of course you got that volunteer position. Of course. Heck yeah. So, what would you like to ask? What comes after the Hierophant? Is it the Lovers? Oh, the Lovers is gonna be tough. What animal represents love? I may love Tyson, but Tyson doesn't represent love. Maybe we could do bunny rabbits. Advice for the volunteer position. You're going to an indie sleaze and coffee party next week. The heck is a sleaze party? No, I don't know what a sleaze party is. I'm gonna sneeze. A dance party that embraces a specific aesthetic often associated with the indie sleaze revival music. Movement of 2010s. Okay. So you said 3 parties. You're going to the indie sleaze and a coffee party. Coffee? Oh, these youngins and their parties. And you need a job ASAP. No, you're not. For what? Name one. Oh. I don't think they're going to travel to another country to get a job as a door host at one. Alright. Let's see. Advice. So, advice about the volunteer position. Ooh, how good are you at talking to people? You're great. This is the time we have the King of Wands that is charismatic. This is the time definitely to start talking to people, making those social connections, and looking for other opportunities. So we see that coming with this volunteer position, right? We have a 7 of Wands in reverse, which is normally a card of stubbornness. So we want to just make sure that you aren't too stuck in yourself too stuck in your position. We really want you to be open to the experience, open to the opportunities, and again, open to connecting with these people and socializing. You need to be that person that everyone knows your name, right? So that's very much all that that's about, you know, just being open to the experience and trying to make connections and trying to talk to as many people as you can, and like volunteering when, you know, they need stuff done, right? You want everyone to know who you are, especially because you plan on doing this again, right, in the future, potentially. So just make sure that you don't get kind of in a closed off position where you go there and you don't talk to anyone and you just like keep your head down and do what you're supposed to do. We want you to be cheerful and open and bright and shining. Indie sleaze. The devil. And temperance. Okay, have fun here. You have permission to have fun, to let go a little bit. Now we do have the Eight of Wands in reverse. I have to make sure that that's what I'm looking at. You know, don't put too much on yourself. Just kind of go and enjoy, again, enjoy your time, enjoy the experience. You don't really have to worry too much about this party, I don't think. It's just going to be kind of fun. You have, again, permission to just, you know, have some freedom, have some excitement. Things don't have to be planned out or perfect here. And then for your coffee party, the World, the Three of Swords, ouch, the Hierophant. So what we see very much with that Three of Swords, the Hierophant, it's something important that needs to be learned, something that you can learn. I don't know if this is from someone specifically here, from this experience, but it is something kind of important here. Maybe you'll make an important connection or something like that. But the World is like accomplishment, it's importance, it's like everything. The World. We have the Three of Swords, which can be about a lesson. And, you know, just making sure that you don't end up regretting like a missed opportunity or something like that. The Hierophant, there is something important to be learned in this situation, or an important connection that you can make here. So just make sure, I would say, go in there feeling positive, again, bringing that charisma, and like don't regret, you know, not saying something or not doing something. Something important, something, or even an important person here that you can learn something from. That Hierophant could be specifically a person that could teach you something very important. So be engaged. Here we are, grabbing at any opportunity available. Here we are, just being free and happy and enjoying ourselves. And here we are, really focusing hard on what we can learn from these people in this group, or this, or someone specific in this group. With the indie party, we're not really worried about anything. Just enjoy yourself. I don't think there's anything like super important that you have to gain from this, other than just having some fun and kind of maybe getting yourself some freedom. the coffee party is the, important learning experience. So make sure, if you have any questions or if there's somebody that draws your attention, that you are engaging with them. You don't want to regret a missed opportunity in this situation. So that's where we're engaging, connecting. You looking for friends? You looking for romance? You looking specifically for career advancement? You're so numb to romance. Okay.
Same.
So what kind of connections will we make at this volunteer place? Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. Ooh. You may not see the importance of the connections here. This may be something further down the line. I don't see anything romantic. I don't see anything particularly it's almost like, I don't know that you're going, I don't want to say that, but you may not enjoy that experience as much as you've kind of built it up to be. That Six of Cups is idealization and the Queen of Pentacles is obstruction. So I would say, like, don't put too much weight on finding a connection at this place. Again, this is about seeking out connections, seeking out opportunities, but it may not be something so easily done. And if this is something that you plan to go back to, well, maybe this year isn't the time where you're going to make the important connections here. What about the sleaze party? Five of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I like both those cards in reverse. That is finding somebody that kind of maybe creating a connection with somebody that you can trust. And, potentially even somebody that can help you out job-wise with that Five of Pentacles, because that's a card about, we're getting out of the financial rut. So there may be good opportunity for you to meet someone important that could help you towards a job opportunity at this sleaze party. But again, our focus on the party is to have fun. So, just relax. If that opportunity comes to you, then great. But don't feel bad if you don't see that right away. And then the coffee party. Eight of Pentacles. Pentacles. I had to think about that. Yeah, 8. And then we have a Page of Cups. So that's also good. Overall, I really like this coffee party. Again, that is, kind of seeing where we can improve ourselves, or maybe, again, opportunity that we could go after, or a chance that we'll be able to find a job that suits us. You know, maybe that will lead us somewhere. We have the Page of Cups, which can be a card of like emotional connection and emotional fulfillment. So overall, like, I feel like there is a very important connection again that you're going to make at this coffee party that could help you out. It could help you out emotionally, but it could help you out in a job search. Here is an opportunity to kind of help you, again, getting out of your financial rut and just kind of like trust someone you can trust. And then I don't know, I'm not liking this. And it could be, again, that we have kind of built this volunteer position up to be something that it ends up not being. So we may end up kind of disappointed in this situation. That doesn't mean it's not valuable. Take it off the pedestal. Oh, well, I think that's all that we got for you. I mean, overall, you know, just enjoy the experience, enjoy what you can learn, find the value of each, and have fun. Yeah, everything is going to be fine. And again, taking it all as like a learning experience. Anything that could happen that's bad, it's not gonna be horrible. It's just gonna be like, oh, well, now I know what this is all about. This is your potential to make connections, find opportunity. And that's the best you can do. Just be open. Which I would say that in itself, how the in film industry works. It's kind of messy. Kind of messy. I'm kind of messy. It's not the easiest, I would say. Thank you. You as well. You as well. How do big birds lay down? With their feet. They probably kind of go like this. I don't know, they actually seem to kind of like sit like this. Is that really how they sit? Thinking of doing kind of a mix. Where's our inspirational card? Our Hierophant here. So this is kind of like the crown. And maybe we'll do a band across it. Kind of like want it to be perched, maybe? On these keys. I don't know if this makes sense for the Hierophant. Maybe we can cross the keys? Let's see if this will make sense. We could probably make this work if we did 2 cross keys here. Instead, I don't know if that would make sense. Or maybe like in the background. This is the Hierophant card that we're trying to design. Maybe instead of the pillars in the background, we have the keys. But I don't know if that would make sense. I don't know, I'm kind of still thinking just the 1 key. I wonder if I should have his, like, wing up. So, like, he's perched here and then wing up. And then he's sitting on his key. And then do we do the pillars in the background? Potentially. Would it be weird to do like 2 little baby birds at the bottom? Like this is our teacher. Like these are our young multiple minds. Okay, that's an idea. I kind of like the idea of the 2 baby birds. don't know, I think I prefer him with his arms down because he's more stoic looking that way. And he is our secret key bird. Are you going to bed? Alright, okay. We're just relaxing, creating our own tarot cards here. The ones that we've done so far. We're also open for readings. I don't even know if that one's working. That's a shame. That one will be too dark. We might do with that. I don't know what color this is. We could do that for the little chicks here. And then, oh, gross. This is what we'll use for the wings. And the little birdie beaks at the bottom here. And maybe this birdie beak. And I think his little head feathers as well. the darker ones. I think I'm gonna do his toes in a different color for now. We'll probably put gray over them. And then our key color. I think that's a good key color. Hi, Tyson. Hello, Cozy. I am well, thank you. Being taken over by Tyson. Then I wanted to do red. Behind him. Tyson, come sit down. Since we aren't doing red robes, I thought he should be sitting on a red throne. Sick? Oh no. Why are you sick? You don't have COVID, do you? I was sick, what was it, last week? Trying to create some shadow behind here, but I don't know if that's working very well. Their eyes are really kind of gray. Much. Is this what I've been using? No. Which gray have I been using? Not that one. Must be this one. Yeah. Ugh, gross. Yes, we are coloring our own tarot cards. That is our Fool. That is our Magician. That is our High Priestess. Our Empress. And our Emperor. And now we are working on the Hierophant. His card is very gray. He's got a lot of gray. I don't know if this will even work. I think it'll come together when I get the rest of it on there. I'm thinking I wasn't gonna do pillars, but I feel like it would help. At least create some visual interest. I wonder if I should do Maybe we can do something with that. I think we're getting somewhere. I may darken up these little flesh goblins here. $31.32 at 3:21 a.m. Some angel numbers for you. I don't remember what marker I was using. I think I ended up going with our pen. What pen was I using? It's not here. The PN? Oh, no, that one's almost out. What was I using? Was I using the number 1? Let's try that. I think it was. I think I've messed up the nib on this, unfortunately. No, I don't really know what those numbers mean. Mason. Baby. Three, two, one is a blend of energies of numbers, symbolizing creativity, balance, and new beginnings. Oh. So a sign, I guess, to maybe create something. All right, we got something going on there. The bird's not quite as pretty as I started. But he's really supposed to be more intimidating than pretty, I guess. Now for the ugly little chicks here. Is that your Athena owl? He's kind of like a harpy eagle. And he is called the Secret Key Bird. He is to unlock the wisdom. Here we go. Our first 6 cards completed. Just like they should be. I feel like these, you do not want to come across them in the forest. Maybe you do. Our ethereal beings. Dun, dun, dun. I think that's all I have the energy to do as far as creating cards. Who's our next card? What comes after the High Priestess? The Lovers, that's right. So we're gonna need to figure out a card that represents 2 lovers. My first thought is praying mantis. We'll put a pin on that. I'm going to log off soon. Did anyone want a reading before we head out? All right, then. This is very shiny, and I can't tell if it's wet. I guess it's not. I wasn't planning on making the eyes a different color, but I feel like maybe we really should. Help them stand out a little bit. I like the little babies at the bottom. I'm very proud of them. They're not perfect, but I like them. I can't wait till we can finish a deck and actually use it. You know? I think that'll be so cool. I really like how his mountains turned out. Alright, I think that's good. I'm tired. No one's coming in. This, I guess, is good night.